Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Playing a little bit of this before Gungeon today because I just want to play some Monster Train. And if I remember correctly, on the last run of Monster Train, we unlocked the Exile Champion, the alternative champion, the Echowright, with the Echo Break skill. Deal 1 damage per Echo. Echo. I'm just gonna call it charge. 1 damage per charge. And shards and charge. Shards and charge. I think I will, though, crank up the Covenant rank, though. Let's go up to 20. And then maybe from here we'll go 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and then start getting all of the logbook completed with rank 25 victories with every pair of champions in the entire game. But -1 capacity on the middle floor should prove to be quite annoying. Let's see if we can't make it work, though. I'm excited. I've been wanting to play Monster Train ever since I played it last. This game is a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying the new content. So, we have our Talos, Pushback, Arcus with Daze and Spell Cost, Seraph the Digilant, Consume. Consume seems really good with this clan, the Wormkin, because all of their nonsense seems to grow more powerful when you consume cards, so that should not be a problem at all. Mostly, like, a lot of the times when you fight Seraph, you do have annoying situations of consuming cards that are really good, especially if you're playing a Stygian, but we can consume our cards and get them back, ideally. So we have Echo Infusion, Extract, apply +10 health. It's actually an extremely good card. This is very good if you can make it infused or get it with infusion and then give it the spell chaining so you can get it twice every turn. Flash Freeze, deal damage, Frostbite, Soul Siphon, Consume, fill capacity with charge, and apply Ember Drain. We'll see about that. Let's upgrade our champion first, then we'll do artifacts afterwards. The Repeater, Resolve, return a random consumed spell to your hand. So after combat, you get a random spell back that was consumed. Well, right now, we don't really consume much, except for Soul Siphon. But we know how powerful Consume is in the Wormkin clans. You end up having a lot of good, powerful Consume cards. But not being able to... On the one hand, not being able to control the spell is annoying, but it's an extra card every turn because it adds to your hand, not to the top of the draw pile. And then Echowright, on Consume, apply Armor 4 to friendly units is very good for tanking. I think I would prefer to get the Consume cards back, but playing Consume cards and getting armor could be interesting. I just feel like Armor 4 doesn't scale all that well, but maybe this scales amazingly. I don't know. We'll start with the Armor 4 though. And I'm starting with Armor 4 because I think it might be interesting. Just Sheriff says, I don't know anything about this game. You will learn, my friend, or you could just go to my YouTube channel, look at all the videos there. Increase capacity by 1, units get extra upgrade slot. Yeah. And then do we want to get an artifact for 15 shards? Well, we have a temple, boon, artifact, temple, boon, temple. With so many temples, I actually feel like we'll skip the artifact early and try to go for, unit meldings. We'll try to go for, like, I don't know. Other things. Upgraded spells and whatnot. Etch, apply Armor 4. So Etch only works on Consume, so there's no reason to consume early. I guess what we will do then is we'll just start maybe on like the second floor. And we will start infusing, buffing health, doing like the tiniest bit of damage. Is it even worth infusing up here? I mean, it kind of is. Am I okay doing 1 damage? I mean, I'll just do damage to you, I suppose. These infuse cards, by the way, are absolute trash. Deal 1 damage per charge. They don't really do that much damage anyways. They're pretty trash. But hey, they are the cards that we have. So you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. At least we are getting some kills. Our guy riding the gun is, just riding his gun. and we can fill capacity with charges and apply Ember Drain. I suppose we should do that. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do it up here. We'll plop down a Train Steward. We'll continue to... Right, you do have Ember Drain because you're on the top floor. I forgot about that. It's going to take a little while to get used to that mechanic because it has been, of course, changed. This doesn't do that much damage, but we'll still play it. Maybe I should have played my champion at the bottom because maybe we could have killed these units before they moved up, because I can't kill these guys. They are going to make it up. Yep. But they're only going to hit the pyre once each, so we're going to take 7 damage, which is not that bad. We'll put down the Train Steward and end turn. I don't really have spells that can target them except for, you know, a Frostbite Enabler, which is not like the most amazing thing in the world. You're taking 65 damage. I also can't kill this guy in the back, so I think they're going to make it up to the pyre. This is not the best situation for us, is it? Probably hit you with the Frostbite. Probably hit you with the damage. I don't even know if the Frostbite saved us any pyre HP. Not really feeling that good, let's be honest. However, we can get another Echo Infusion or an Echo Transfer. Extract 2 to apply bonus damage, or extract 1 to apply bonus health. We have 2 of the Echo Infusions, none of the attack damage ups. But I do love being able to apply infused cards in hand to get even more infusion. So we'll start there. Spell weakness doesn't matter, discard doesn't matter. Crit Builder could be good, you know, we can at the very least upgrade it to be cheap. Yeah. Something that can just do a lot of damage, and then we get some units. Infuse and can't gain armor. We do play a lot of spells, I tend to believe. And we could also pick up Kinhost Vessel to summon a Kinhost Pupa, which is the multi-strike enemy, or Shell to hatch, summon 2 Bogflies. I think I like Bog Chrysalis because it gets the buffs that you put on the shell. If you make it large stone, you're gonna have 2 large stone units. If you give it multi-strike, they're both gonna have multi-strike. So you can make very good tanks. We also have toggle unit essences here. So if we wanted to, we could see what we would get if we attach this to something else. But I kind of like Bog Chrysalis. Shell 8 versus Shell 5. Let's give the Bog Chrysalis a chance, shall we? Shall we? And then let's go for minion upgrades. Oh, you know what? Bog Chrysalis with extra minions getting an extra upgrade slot could be really good, because it means we could build up extremely big fly units, and if we can like duplicate the egg later, meld it with something else, we could get some very good stuff going on there. I don't know. But we'll take a look here. Quick. I don't really want quick flies. This seems like a bit of a waste of a shop. We could upgrade it with plus attack, but I actually think that it would be better off with either large stone for defense or like multi-strike for like raw damage. So I actually think that these might not be anything worth picking up, unfortunately. Etch plus 5 attack. What's our champion? Etch armor? Well, we could get some consume cards and then start etching to make our units more powerful, but at 3 cost, this is a very expensive unit. Etch plus 5 attack. We could just put this on another unit. We could put this on the Bogflies. All right, you know what? You're getting on some Bogflies. Plus 10 magic power and piercing. Yeah. Crit Builder would be amazing, but it's really expensive. We'll probably say no to that. Spell Chain would be nice. We could Spell Chain Bounding Echoes, but I don't think that's worth it. I think Echo Infusion is worth it for the extra health. You can combo this by... Ooh, this could also be interesting to get 2 floors with maximum charge. But I think maybe putting it on an Echo Infusion is good because you can play it, spell chain it, and give 1 unit plus 20 health on 1 turn. You do lose 2 infusion, but We have other cards that can add infusion. This is interesting at the very least. You can make like a big tank. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Now to get the egg artifact. I would love artifacts that interact with eggs and make this an egg run, honestly. That would be kind of fun. Was Etch consume? Etch is consume, yes. Just Sheriff is going to play Risk of Rain 2. We'll have a good time playing Risk of Rain 2, my friend. I like Spell Chain. I actually really like it. So we're going to take that for 15 packed points, and we're going to do another 25, and I'm going to put the First of Kin into the Bog Chrysalis. I actually feel like this could be interesting to make a synergy with etching, to make these Bog Chrysalises like extremely powerful. We do have a lot of packed shards, but then maybe what we can do is put them on the same floor as Echowright, and then make these units extremely tanky with all of the armor that we give them. We'll need some more things that consume, but hopefully we'll get things that consume. And it could also give them like plus 10 health, just to give them more health. Let's do it. Let's just make sure that they're not absolutely horrible garbage fighters for us, you know? I have no idea how this run is gonna work. This is all about experimentation. Extreme threat level. This is all about experimentation. I wanna experiment, I wanna see if we can't make something work, you know? Now, I am very scared about the fact that my units are gonna have 5 health and these guys have 3 spikes each, but we do have spells that can kinda, you know, get around that to an extent. So, Etch apply armor 4. So I think what we're gonna do, this is actually a little unfortunate. If we play at the bottom, we get attacked immediately. If we play in the middle floor, we have lower capacity. If we play at the top floor, we get Spell Drain, but the Spell Drain would only be applied to the first unit that we summon. So I think we will play at the top floor. Apply Infuse to cards in hand. This way we can hatch the eggs very quickly. It'll be Echowright, Train Steward, eggs, and then we can even kill this 9x2 damage unit. And then you are summoned as well, which is very annoying. But I can kill you with 1 spell. The eggs are not yet unlocked. 1 spell will unlock the eggs though. So let's make sure those eggs are open. Now, they do have low health, and they are going to take damage as they hit things, but you know what? I can buff them with Echo Infusion. We do need to get some infusion out there, but then we can just play Echo Infusion to buff the health of these units. Won't be able to do that much on this turn, unfortunately. Like, at all. But we'll do it anyways. So, it'll be... I think I'm just gonna let this guy live. It's gonna be hitting anyone. I can hit you, I guess. We infuse on the floor. Then we will extract to give... What? Bog Mist? The heck is Bog Mist? What the heck is Bog Mist? Hold on. Summon unit Bog Fly. Summon 2 Bogfly units. Do they just have Bog Mist? Bogflies? Plus 5 damage per echo? So actually playing this will reduce their strength, but it will give them a little bit more health. Interesting. I don't know how this works. Extract 1 and Purge, can't even play it. I can play it here though. So we probably should. I don't even really want to purge that. I think I'll just play like 2 Train Stewards. I'll buff one of them. This is strange. This is very strange. Original name not found. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? 0020 asks, has Abe beat the Last Divinity? I have done it. I have done it. It has been done. You're gonna die if you attack an enemy, but you're kind of dead anyways, Bogfly. I'm kind of sorry about that. Is there any way we can keep him alive? I think the answer to that question is no. I also don't think there's a way that we can keep this overcharged, or to kill this overcharged apprentice. I only need to do 5 damage to you to kill you. So now you're dead. Now you're dead. You're currently taking 30 damage. So actually, a Frozen Lance will kill you. I did kill my champion. Why is my champion dying from this? You hit for 6. I hit for 15. I should still live. So why is my champion dying right now? How are you? I believe that you're dying. I just don't understand how you're dying. Extinguish on death, deal 5 damage. Oh, didn't notice that. Well, why don't we? I don't know. Just play that card. I think we're gonna lose because I'm forgetting all these things that are happening here. You know. You know, honestly, I think I'd rather just do 60 damage to you. That did not do 60 damage. Why did it not do 60 damage? It did, like, no damage. Did you have a spell shield? I think he had a spell shield. I'm not paying attention! I have 1 Bogfly! Oh, but you know what? I can buff the health of this minion pretty heavily. So it's gonna be Frozen Lance, Flash Freeze, buff the health. Buff the health. You're now taking 86 damage, but you will kill my Pyre in 2 turns. So we're gonna have to start again. Probably should not have taken the armor champion, because as expected, the armor doesn't seem that good. The armor doesn't seem that good. It seems like you just don't get a lot of value out of it, especially early. Maybe, you know, if it gives you like 20 armor per consume, that'll be great, but you need to consume cards to make that really pop off initially. So it's another consume Seraph, Hidden Passage, Bounding Echoes, and Forgotten Trade. These are very good cards. They're very good cards. We also get Queen's Implings. Interesting. Hello, welcome to Retrash to the stream. How are you doing? How's everyone doing today? Ah, there you go. Echowright with the eggs. The Marsh Lord. I actually really like the Marsh Lord. Bog Chrysalis with plus 20 health. Remove 1 egg when you consume. 1 shell from all eggs when you consume. And we also have Hidden Passage, so we can play eggs and then move them up to the Echowright floor. I actually really like this little synergy we have here. And conserve energy between turns seems very good when you have cards that give you energy. Where is it? This one here. So that's an easy pick. And then we could get a free artifact. It makes the first fight maybe a little tough. There's 5 temples. Makes the first fight a little bit tough. But we get to choose a artifact. If it's an artifact that has something to do with eggs, we would like to see it. And it's gonna be a while until we can actually upgrade our spells at the temple, so it might be worth it just to get a little bit of power. When you summon your first imp, gain energy and draw 1. Friendly units are stronger. Remove buffs from units. We'll get the energy from the imps immediately by playing the imps, and you get to card draw off of it. I think the Queen's Tail is actually pretty good for us in this situation, because the energy is conserved. So we're actually quite strong early. We have some very interesting artifacts, and a very interesting build in front of us. We just want to focus on eggs in theory, because it's a very good kind of unit. Etch, remove 1 shell. I have nothing that consumes in my hand. We'll probably start building. You know, we could probably build on the top floor. If we conserve energy, it doesn't really matter how much energy we end up having. We can Ember Drain. The egg gets summoned in front of Echowright. Let's keep that in mind. But, you know, let's play a Train Steward. Let's infuse just to, you know, put 1 charge Echo on the floor. And then you know what? I should have played this. I should have absolutely played this card, because it would have infused everything before I even played it. So that was very silly of me. Very, very silly of me. I gotta remember that is, you know, a card that we have and a card that should be, you know, kept in mind, obviously. Do we want a Hidden Passage anything? I think we absolutely want a Hidden Passage. You have 3 spikes, 1 spell shield, We have 2 energy. The first time we summon an imp, we do gain a refund though. So there's the imp. Gain energy per shard. Well, you know what? Gain the energy. We'll ascend the train steward and then play another train steward, I guess. We'll just keep buffing it. We'll keep adding as many units as we can to the top floor as we slowly build, you know, a supply of echo infusions. You will hit the pyre, which is highly annoying. I don't know if I can kill you though. We're gonna hit for 5, 25, and 5. 5 damage is going to hit the Trusted Priest, but they're gonna heal that damage back immediately. So if we hit for 25, I don't think there's a way that we can kill this Trusted Priest. This does not do enough damage at all. This Echo Break does essentially no damage. And I can't purge the shell eggs. So we just have to, I guess, accept that we're gonna take some damage. Although, now that I think about it, we could have drawn and maybe gotten something to work there, but I don't think that was gonna happen. I'll just try instead to, you know, do as much damage as I can down here. Our pyre is gonna take a little bit of damage from the guy exploding. 8. Oh well. This is what I want though. Consume, apply infuse, infuse. The shell is not breaking yet. Now the shell is gonna open up. And now we get the bogflies? Bogflies that do 0 damage, they have 25 health, and they gain damage for every charge on the floor. Okay. Look, you gotta keep this stuff in mind, okay? So let's ascend a train steward, put down an imp, draw a card, we get an echo break, we'll kill the healer, and then up here, we'll, you know, do some damage with our bogflies. Our bogflies are pretty good tanks at least. Okay, you're dead, but what we could do is power up, power up, power up. Now all of a sudden our bogflies, I should have attacked him with the echo breaks, not my own units. But now we've powered up our bogflies. They're doing 25-25. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm learning. Also, hello, welcome, A-Rob, to the stream. How are you doing as well? Can't stay, but you wanted to say hi. Well, hello. Welcome. And Gulag Rabito. Hello, welcome. Proclamation. Attuned Extract 2, Echo Snare, Infuse, Consume. This is actually absurdly good, because it'll pop our eggs. We want to pop eggs as much as possible. Now, this is also pretty interesting. We don't mind the infusion. We don't mind playing imps because they will gain energy and draw a card, so an imp is kind of free. Armor 10 and summon apply armor 10 to friendly units. Summon deal 15 damage to enemy units. We could probably just take an imp. It's kind of like a very cheap AoE spell. And then we can go Merchant of Steel or Merchant of Magic. I wouldn't mind trying to get more Wormkin units, because if we get like a Wormkin egg, oh man, I would love to stack up eggs on this run. As for spells, I don't know what we would want to upgrade as far as spells go. We want cards to have Consume. I guess we could upgrade cards to make them consume. You know, plus 20 magic power and consume. Let's go for the Wormkin units. Okay, we got we got shells. All right, so summon 2 bogflies or Kinhost Vessel, hatch summon a Kinhost Pupa, which is a strong unit that has multi-strike, and on strike it applies a reap, but it has multi-strike. So I think we're gonna take, we could just like make a lot of bogflies though. That's kind of funny. I really want to get the Bog Chrysalis card, you know, gilded or whatever it is. So let's go for that one. Holdover. Holdover Hidden Passage would be kind of nice. Because then we can play a whole bunch of eggs, right? I think so. Infuse, deal damage. No, we don't want to hold over that. Are we okay holding over a Hidden Passage? If it's free, I think we are. So we'll make it free. Plus 10 magic power. Now these echo breaks can actually, like, you know, do something. I will purge a train steward. And we'll move on. It's egg time. I have had one good egg run. Armor 10, sure. I have had one good egg run. It was with the version of the game that happened when they were doing their early access for the DLC, their beta testing for it. It was a great run, and I had basically a floor filled with eggs that were summoned very quickly, and they were very powerful and did a lot of damage. And I think it was with this champion too. So I'm excited to see what we can get up to here with this this champion. Unfortunately, I think we're just going to have to summon all of our eggs like up here right now. So let's do that. Eggs. Eggs. Infuse. Infuse. We're not gonna open the shells yet, but maybe we can open the shells soon. Hidden Passage. Infuse, consume, apply Reap 2. And apply infuse to cards in hand. Well, we'll start with the Echo Snare because it already has infusion. We will play an imp to do damage. How come you're getting away? Oh, because all of the charges are going to leave before the Reap actually triggers. So I think what we need to do is Hidden Passage this this gold imp so that they die on the top floor. But we might as well bounding echoes first. Consume it, then we'll consume again, and it'll open the Bog Chrysalis. Now they're dying, because now we have some charged echoes that are still being here at the end of this turn. There you go, we've done it. But can I kill these guys? I don't know if I can kill these guys. I can still infuse more on this floor, so let's do that. It'll make our unit stronger, and then with the Train Steward, just put him down. One unit is gonna make it up to do 1 damage. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. These units are not all dead. Our Bogfly is in a bit of a problem though. Gain energy, Queen's Implings. This 5 times 2 damage unit is the thing that's actually being a bit of a problem here. So it looks like our Pyre is gonna take a little bit of damage. Kinda wish that I had more capacity to play the Queen's Imps, but these units hasted past the middle floor. Was kind of hard to deal with them. Let us get more energy. We don't need Hidden Passage. Actually, we do need Hidden Passage. Just Hidden Passage this guy. And then, oh, kill him. Should have killed him maybe, but that worked. And our Bogfly is also living too, which is great. And then, play this, play this, play this. Have some more damage on the top floor with imps. Oh, this guy's a sweeper though. All right, so my Bogflies are probably gonna die, but hey, you know what? There's a molting imp. There's a Hidden Passage to get the haste unit out of the way. Then there's a Queen's Imp. Now you're dead. There's a Train Steward. There's an Echo Break, and now you're taking 5 damage. Oh, hell yeah. Now you're still living, and you're gonna make it up, and you're gonna do a lot of damage. But I'm hoping that my Bogflies can kill you. But I need to charge the charges on this floor, really. It doesn't even make sense to Hidden Passage anything there. We'll just Hidden Passage here just to get more charges. Can I kill you? Your sweep is very annoying. 125. You're dead. The living Bogflies are doing just enough damage with 40 attack that they're able to get the kill. All right, that worked pretty well. Could have been better, could have been a lot worse. We took 1 damage. Echo Infusion. Infuse, extract, apply plus 10 health. Yes, we want this to buff the eggs. We don't need another Bounding Echoes. I think this is very nice because it is just like a buff every turn you play it. And Vent is amazing because of the fact that Hornbreak, deal 5 damage twice. Yo, they buffed it. But Vent is very good here. Deal 15 damage to enemy units, molting imp. Do I need an imp? It is good with the Queen's Tail. But man, Vent is so good. Another Bog Chrysalis, or Horned Warrior, infuse multi-strike, or Steelworker, resolve, apply armor 5 to friendly units. They have changed both of these cards in the DLC. Apply armor 5 to friendly units would still be maintained with Steelworker. Multi-strike 1 and Fragile if we put Horned Warrior on something else. You know, the Steelworker could be pretty good on an egg, because if the egg hatches, summons Bogflies, the armor 5 would be applied to each Bogfly, so we would get armor 10 to friendly units. We currently have 1 Bog Chrysalis, right? I really do think Steelworker on a Bogfly summoner could be really good, because you get the effect twice on Resolve. It's not a lot of armor, but it is enough armor to help keep units alive just a little bit longer so that they can do damage. That does seem pretty good. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Connie says, I will miss the face tank Steelworker though. This is just a lot better, because the Steelworker, giving himself like 5 armor every turn, it's not good enough. At least this guy, he can benefit everyone else with the armor gain, which I think is kind of nice. Duplicate Pyre Health, Hellhorned unit, Merchant of Magic. We can gain an artifact for 15 echoes. What would we want to duplicate? Essentially nothing. Maybe Echo Infusion for the HP gain. Maybe a Vent. Upgrading spells, I guess, to make them consume would be nice. Get a new unit. I want to get more units, because if I want to merge units into other units, I want more units. Plus 20 magic power and consume is pretty good. Rage, Slay, Apply Rage, or Alpha Fiend Strike plus 5 attack. Alpha Fiend, plus 1 capacity and strike plus 5 attack. Slay, Apply Rage 3. Could we put Alpha Fiend on like a Bog Chrysalis? Well, no, because I kind of want the Steelworker to go on a Bog Chrysalis for the HP. But if we put the Alpha Fiend onto a Bog Chrysalis, they'll be bigger and get more attack over time, but they won't have the health value. But I still think the Alpha Fiend could be interesting, and maybe we can put it on something else later. You never know. Purge a unit, get an upgraded version. Purge a spell, get an upgraded version. The problem with this is that if we get an upgraded, like, Imp, if we upgrade an Imp, maybe we can get it endless. If we upgrade a Bog Chrysalis, maybe we can get it endless. If we upgrade a spell, maybe it'll cost 0. Train Stewards we're just going to remove anyways. So it's really, do we want to get rid of an Imp and try to get an endless, or do we want to get rid of like a Bog Chrysalis and try to get that endless? I don't know. Let's purge a unit, and let's get rid of something that we're going to want to keep. Molting Imp or Bog Chrysalis. I'm going to get rid of the Bog Chrysalis. It's a pretty common unit, but it could be a really good upgrade. You never know. Pale Jr., thank you for the resub for 4 months, and welcome to the stream. How you doing? Plus magic power and consume. I'll put this on an Echo Break. Or a Vent. Vent's probably better. Upgrade a card to cost -1. Nah, we don't want X plus 1 damage plus 20. Probably putting this on an Echo Break would be the best, just to make it free so you can just play it and save energy over time. You know what? I have the money. I'm dumb. I actually thought that was card removal. I swear to you, I thought that was card removal. That was stupid. You push back enemies when you hit. That's highly annoying. Why did I just re-roll for 60 bucks? Whatever. Alpha Fiend, you know, hey, it's still a unit that can go down and get ascended with Hidden Passage, which is nice. Echo Infusion cannot be played. Oh no, it can be played immediately. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Alpha Fiend, Echowright. It summons the egg. We're gonna buff the egg and make those units really strong when they come out. As for everyone else, I think we might want to ascend. Maybe you, because you're easier to kill, and we'll try to get you killed like on the next floor. Leaving your bog baby in the daycare, says Predacula. I wouldn't say that, but I guess that's how it works. So let's Bounding Echoes, apply Infuse to all these cards. Let us put down an Imp because it will summon something else. And by summon, I mean just get another card in my hand. I will play the Steelworker for armor gain. I will pay, and by play I mean play, a Queen's Impling. I hate that you're gonna knock my egg back, but there's literally nothing I can do about that. Echo Break, Queen's Imp. It's gonna take a little while to summon this egg. I don't have any consume cards in my hand, unfortunately. I also need to kill these units as they move up, so I am going to spend all of my infusions doing that. Well, now I do have a consume card, so we'll play that. I have 2 energy. I don't really want to play these cards, though. I want to save the energy. Hidden Passage. I need a better way of hatching these eggs, I'm realizing. And also the fact that the bogflies get stronger when there's charges means that the charges spent hatching the eggs is kind of inefficiently spent. Now, you need to come up, because now you're gonna apply armor to everyone who lives. You need charges on this floor. You're gonna kill my champion, and you're gonna take 20 damage, and you're gonna take 10, and you're gonna die, and you're gonna make it up. Who cares? That's how we have to do it. We can summon another unit with another card, though. Let's do that. At least now we are gaining armor every turn, which is nice. Which is nice. Vent. Vent has to be played here. So, apply Reap. No, well, the Consume is still worth playing, but it won't actually pop open the egg. So we might want to Reap down here just to hopefully get some kills, and it does get some kills. So then we will $25 damage, 10 damage. You're gonna live. Is there any reason to raise the enemies up? I think the answer to that question is no. If I raise the boss up, they will knock the Alpha Fiend to the back, and then they'll live longer. I actually think that might be a good idea. So you're gonna come up. You're gonna knock my Alpha Fiend to the back. I'm also going to do... Oh, you know what? This also changed the order that the enemies are gonna attack in, which is interesting. That my units are gonna attack in. The Alpha Fiend attacks last, so now we're gonna do 10 damage to the Forged Disciple with the Steelworker. So if I play the Vent up here, it will, well, it's straight up, it's gonna kill the Forged Disciple, and you're gonna take 35 damage, which is not enough to kill you, but that'll kill you. These units they're actually not really gonna make it up, so I think this works. Echo Break. Vent. You're dead, you're gonna take 27 damage. I can consume this here for energy. That energy is gonna be maintained, and my bogflies were open. There you go. There you go. Now you are you're not dying. You're only taking 2 damage. How can I make you die? Well, that's a start. Now you're dead. Okay, beautiful. Let's buff our damage. Can't really play the Train Steward. You know what? Never mind. I can totally play the Train Steward and at least raise him up. Right now, these bogflies are just tanks. That's what they do. They just tank it up. That's free, which is great. This is another free play. This is, well, it kills a unit and it also buffs the damage of the bogflies. And you should be dead. Okay, you are dead. You're not even killing a bogfly, which is very good for me. 25 damage, that doesn't matter. Queen's Impling can't even be played. I can ascend you up, get you out of here. That did not go too badly. We do need to get our egg card back, but that'll happen on like fight 6, so it's gonna be a while, unfortunately. Consume, apply Rage and Armor. Consume, return Consume spells to the top of your draw pile. Infuse, deal damage, and apply Rage 7. Do we want to bring back consumed cards? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Glug Cider. What the heck? This guy is on like the the promotional art for the upgrade. He's a Fen. Extract 4. Inspire, restore 5 health. Inspire is on gaining charge. Revenge, apply reap 5 to the attacking unit. What the heck? We also have a First of Kin and an Alpha Fiend. Plus 20, plus 2, and Revenge, apply reap 5. Inspire, restore health. Revenge, apply reap 5. 200 health. What? This seems very unusual, but Extract 4 is not really that hard to play. I've never seen that before. I gotta take it. Now, do we want energy, draw, or capacity? The capacity would be nice, so we can play more like egg units. The energy would be nice because it's maintained turn after turn. But I think we want card draw here, because the faster we get card draw, the more we can get these cheaper spells, and we save energy anyways. When we get an imp, it's free. So I think that might be what we want. And then unit upgrades or get a new unit plus an artifact. I want an artifact. First of Kin or summon a kin host Poopa for the multi-strike. I guess we're just gonna keep taking more eggs and hope that those work out well for us. At the start of battle, draw until you have 10 cards. It's very good. Friendly units enter with armor is nice, but give me 10 cards on the first turn, which means we probably don't need Herzl's Compound as much. We could probably take something instead of card draw, like energy. We'll upgrade our champion. Summons a Bog Chrysalis. Removes 1 shell, applies armor 4, or summons a Kinhost Vessel and remove 2 shells for every consume. And the Kinhost Vessel summons the Kinhost Poopa, and the Kinhost Poopa is, I think, the multi-strike one. So we've changed our egg with the Marsh Lord level 2. Okay. He the Beast, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Did you miss Gungeon? No, I just wanted to play something different today. Upgrade a spell to be Purge -1, or upgrade a spell to be -2. What would we upgrade for -2? The Consume card, and that's about it. Nah, I don't think we need to put that on anything. I would like, however, to do this. You know what? This Kinhost Vessel, it has multi-strike, right? So why don't we put the Alpha Fiend onto it, and then when it multi-strikes, it will get the damage bonus faster. You know what I mean? So let's sack the Alpha Fiend, and I will put it in the Kinhost Vessel. So now when the Kinhost Vessel attacks after it gets extracted, it will gain damage faster. in theory. And then I don't think there's anything else that we want to upgrade right now. We'll just move on. Interesting. Spell Shield 2. I think we can probably handle Spell Shield 2. Our direct attack spells are actually really trash. So I think this is okay. So there's our 10 cards, which is a lot of cards. Interesting. We could summon at the top, or we could summon at the middle or the bottom. I think I'd rather summon in the middle to start with. Apply Infuse to cards in hand. Dude, this is very good. Yeah. Infuse, consume, apply, reap 2. We can pop our egg immediately, I think, which is really nice. Dude, this is a great artifact to get 10 cards on the first turn. Eat the beasts. I hope Abe plays something worthy of this blessed daylight Gungeon. Hey, He the Beast wants me to play Hades. I haven't played Hades in a while. It is a good game, but I haven't felt the need to play Hades. I feel like I've won that game, I hope. Okay, Echowright. After the Echowright, then we're gonna play Consume, Apply, Infuse to cards in hand, because the Consume will remove 2 shell. Then we will consume another card. Okay, now we only need 4 charges to hatch the egg, and we're gonna get 4 charges. I did this wrong. I should have played the Steelworker first. I don't know why I didn't. Because I made a mistake, that's why I didn't. But we'll play the Imp. I will play the Steelworker. I will ascend the Steelworker. I will play... Actually, not much else to do here, except... I can't even play on Imp, so, which is a little bit silly of me. I guess we could just, like... play something. Like, play this just to get it out of the deck. Things up here are not necessarily dying. Glugstrider. Extract 4. We can actually play that right now, which is interesting. We play it now. It'll inspire, restore health, and revenge reap. And we could, you know what? We could also move it up a floor. Play it. Oh my god, it's so big. We can move it up now or later. If we move it up now, it'll just be at the back. Maybe we should move it up later. Maybe we should just leave it here and let the reap stack up on enemies or something. I don't know. This is a very strange situation. I guess we will murder you. This enemy might make it up, which I'm very unhappy about. I don't think we have any like good spells that are capable of killing him. We could put some units down, but that's about it. See, I think you're gonna hit the pyre for 11 damage. Although this guy might hit the pyre for more because he is still alive, unfortunately. And I don't actually really have any other way of handling that situation now that I look at things. I can summon a Kinhost Vessel, but I can't pop him open because there's no room on that floor. Maybe what we want is actually capacity. That might be the most important thing because we are having a hard time putting our units down. I guess if I still had the Ascend card, I can move them up, but I took the Ascend card out of the running, didn't I? But we can summon you, put down an Imp, put down another Imp. That at least kills that unit. Apply Infuse to cards in hand. No reason to play it, no reason not to play it. I guess we can just get the Train Steward with Infusion. And the Deadweights. We're gonna be Ember Drained. That unit is gonna be like making it up. Maybe the Reap damage can take him out? I don't know, I don't think so. Why are you healing for 12? Lifesteal! Oh no, regen. That's different. Vent, not even gonna do any damage. Still might be able to kill you, but it's gonna be tough. Wormkin Etchings, gain 1 energy per charge. Strike, apply, reap. You have 7 reap, you're taking no damage. If you're taking no damage, this does seem like a good floor to stack up these, doesn't it? You still have 2 spell shield. So maybe we'll start here. Ascend a unit. I could play this here to ascend the healer out of the way. They're not doing anything anyways, and it'll charge the infusion on the floor. Oh, you know what? Reap. Will Reap do damage? Takes. After combat ends at the end of turn. What'll happen first? Will the shell go down or will the Reap actually do damage? I'm not entirely sure. Because this says plus 6 HP. This says deals 14 damage. I'm going to assume that means that the Reap isn't going to do anything because the shell is going to take all the Reap damage, which means I don't think there's a way that we can kill this guy. He is probably going to get away. And by probably, I mean he's probably going to get away. Which makes sense. It does make sense. So, you know, the best I can do is this and then vent, but that's still not necessarily going to kill him. I can buff the health of a unit. I suppose. Might want to just do that here, honestly, just to keep this guy alive a little bit longer. Consume is going to give me energy, but it's not going to be able to kill him because of the spell shield. And I can't get around the spell shield because I don't have anything that does damage. So you are going to hit the pyre. So let's not worry about that right now. Maybe we should. Maybe we should still worry. We can still, at the very least, charge up the charged echoes on the floor. But you are gonna hit the pyre. You're actually gonna hit the pyre twice, I think. No, just once. Right, we do 30 damage with the pyre now. And you're still just not doing it. You're not taking any damage. I hate you so much. Apply and you, oh my god, these guys are so freaking strong. He's got 100, he's taking 110 damage and he's still not dead. Well, you know what? Now you're out of the way. Apply infuse. Apply infuse. Apply reap. You're still not taking any damage? How? Now you're taking 10 damage, but you're still not dead? I don't. Having the reap doesn't matter. Wow, that was horrible. Having the reap doesn't matter because the pupa up here, the egg kept absorbing all of the charges, and so I wasn't able to do any damage with the reap because the reap only happened after the charges were absorbed by the shells. I would love it if it was the other way around, but I'm doing no damage with reap even though I have an entire floor dedicated to stacking it up. It's just not doing anything, which is a little awkward. So honestly, you're gonna stay here and you're gonna do damage. You're doing 320 damage. I guess we're just gonna get that much reap. that's what it boils down to. We're gonna get so many reap stacks. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 stacks of reap, huh? That's pretty good. It's like pretty good, so. In the end, it ended up being okay, but the enemies had so much health as they were moving up, I was unable to kill them, and the reap wasn't doing anything. Return 3 random spells to the discard pile to your hand and apply consume. Consuming spells is good. Total recall seems okay. A little expensive. Pyre Chomper seems like a perfect opportunity for us to gain a little bit more energy though. -4 energy when you merge this into another unit? That's amazing. I love it. March of Shields is also interesting to like reorder units, but I want the energy. We have a bit of a thick deck right now. Extinguish triggers on death. Deal 40 damage to the front enemy unit. You know what? Hold on to it. We will we'll get a better version later. Now, unit upgrades. Our units need to be upgraded. So we're gonna go upgrade path. We have 400 bucks too. Increased charge capacity by 1. Grant +1 stack of reap each time it's applied. That would synergize nicely with the Glug Strider, but in actuality, he doesn't need it because he's already stacking enough reap. I'd rather get the charge capacity. Maybe now I can like build up more, like, I don't know, maybe now I can build up more charges for when I put down an egg or something, you know? Someone can host Poopa. We might as well buff it so that it can live a little bit longer. Multi-strike. I wouldn't mind giving this another level of multi-strike. Upgrading it with +3 attack per shard. You know, that could work well on this guy. He can actually have an attack even if it's trash. But I tend to not have that many charges on his floor. Let's just purge like another Train Steward. And then we'll go to the Divine Temple. Upgrade a spell to cost -2. Still don't really need this, although the Wormkin Etching being free is pretty good. Saves me a lot of energy. But can we sack something? The Steelworker could still be sacked. Well, no, we're gonna put him in the other egg when we get it back, right? Yeah. So let's not worry about that right now. Let's go to the cavern. Fragile, multi-strike, quick, silence. I will admit, silence is extremely good. And I like that it consumes, but I guess they all consume. Fragile multi-strike. It's 5 energy. We can play it because we actually do have a bit of an energy base. It would also be very good to put like a -2 energy capacity on this so that we can put multi-strike on someone, but the fragility is very dangerous. We do have armor that we can pick up. This is interesting. I think One Horn's Tome could be okay. Did I get 2 cards? It kind of looked like I got 2 cards from the UI, but I think what we're gonna do is just make this cost 2 less. And maybe we'll upgrade it again for this with like the same thing. I don't know. It's a little strange. Gritty with plus 25 health. I don't really want to put this on anything. Yeah, let's go. Save our money. This is so strange. Are the shell 8 eggs slow? Like, so ideally, here's what's gonna happen with the eggs. And 15 armor doesn't matter. Ideally, what's gonna happen with the eggs is I put them all on the same floor with the champion, and then the champion, when we consume cards, he breaks the eggs. But I'm having a hard time getting all that to function. So you need to get played. So we need to play the Kinhost Vessel. Then we need to play the Echowright. Then, every time we consume a card, both eggs lose 2 shells. So we get a lot of value out of doing that. Glug Strider needs to be played. You Sweep, which is highly annoying. But Glug Strider can be played. What a great name. We will need to gain shards. We also do need to put down a Molting Imp. What do you gain? Rage? So that draws. Apply infused cards in hand is exactly what I wanted, because now we can do that, and that took out 2 shells. In fact, I could open up both eggs right now if I wanted to. We wouldn't have much to play anything else. Actually, we would be able to play some other things. So like, infuse, consume, 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 and then we would be able to open up all the eggs. I kind of like it. I do want to play Glug Strider though. Not enough charge. Oh right, because it's extract 4. We might not be able to play this guy then. Well, if we can't play him, what are we gonna do? Play this, play this, play this. I really want to pop these eggs early if we can. Yeah. Let's consume. This will infuse. I need to consume 1 more card. I like that this kills you. So what if we play this here? Consumes. Now 1 egg is opening. I can't really consume, or I can't really play 2 more. We have to play Vent up here to open both eggs. How come it's doing damage to my own units? You see this? Deals 2x damage to enemy units. Why are my eggs going down to 0 health? Oh, because they're gonna open. That's why. Okay. All right, so let's do that. But first, before we do that, let's make sure that we are doing as much as we can down here. Play you. Boy, I would love to play the Glug Strider. You know what? Let's ascend you. Then we can kill you. Can we play the Glug Strider? No. I can almost play the Glug Strider. I'm just 1. Oh wait, this will infuse first and then extract. Hell yeah. There you go. Then we can play this. Then we've opened the eggs on the first turn. That's the ideal combo. You get the eggs open early. And now we have Strike makes him stronger. Strike, he has another stack of multi-strike. This egg in the back can do a lot of damage. In fact, we're killing the enemy unit, which is great. We got it. Now I could ascend, ooh, this is a bit of a problem. I can't ascend the Steelworker to the back. He's gotta go at the very top. But we could just build up a floor at the top with all of these units now. We could raise them up in like a particular order. So let's gain energy. Let's apply infuse to cards in hand. The consume doesn't really matter. If the consume doesn't matter, there's nowhere else to play it. You're all dying. If I ascend a unit, we probably won't be able to kill the collector, but if I ascend the collector, we'll definitely be able to kill him. I think we want the steelworker down. And then I think we just want to stack up everything here on the top floor. Yeah, I think we do. So I think we're going to ascend the gold unit. I will just dump garbage units that will like take aggro and whatnot. And then we'll start ascending them in a particular order so that this guy in the back stays alive as long as possible. And we actually have 2 ascends, so this will be pretty easy, I think, I hope. We do want to apply more charges to this floor, because if we do put more charges here, the Reap will do more damage. I guess the Reap isn't going to hit the enemies that aren't attacking. It only revenges on the attacking unit, not on all units, so that's not the most ideal, but it'll get the job done. We do have return consumed spells to the top of your draw pile. The consumed spells are pretty good, but we'll only draw those cards. Are we okay only drawing those cards? The vents are kind of nice. We can at least play the vent and get some kills, maybe. But maybe we don't want to do that because I kind of like having the ascends coming around. So we're going to ascend you. We're going to send you. We're gonna send you. You're gonna live. You are getting a kill, which is great. And then we have Echo Breaks, which I guess we'll play these down here. Didn't quite get the kill. But we are applying Reap, and you know, we have some charges down here that we can utilize. Consume, return 3 random spells from the discard pile to your hand. And apply Consume. That seems very good for us. Let's do that. They do consume, but they're in my hand now, which is great. So now you are not quite dying, but we do want to stack up the single floor, so we'll play the Hidden Passage. Everyone who's living is gaining 5 armor, which is perfect. And then once we put this guy onto the Bogfly, we should get the Bogfly after this encounter, I hope. Everything should be like really good for us. Consume, ascend. Consume, infuse. Where do we want this infusion to happen, by the way? Killing you would be nice. That'll just kill you. Sure, that'll kill you. And then I have 1 infused Impling. I guess we'll just play it. Oh, it also draws a card. Oh, but we can't play it. We don't have the energy. That's fine. We'll get the energy. But stacking up another stack of multi-strike on this unit that has, you know, +5 attack per strike does seem like a very good idea. It won't kill him. He'll be fragile, but he's not going to die. Giving him more health also doesn't seem to matter much at all. So we'll probably just give health to, you know, our tanky, our tanky Queen's Imp. You do 6 damage, so you're not going to bust through the multi-strike at all. I'll put down a Queen's Imp. I don't care. Wormkin Etchings. We could bring back One Horn's Tome if we play that, but I don't have the energy to play it right now. But give you another stack of multi-strike. Infuse, give you more health. Hidden Passage. Might as well ascend something that might be able to give us another attack from our Kinhost Pupa, which means that he's going to be a little bit stronger. And then let's just end turn. I don't want to spend energy on an imp if I don't have to. This guy does suck. He is a multi-striker. But because he's a multi-striker, he's going to get so much Reap that he's actually going to die. He's dead. That's very, very amusing. Our unit does 0 damage, and we're going to kill him. $1,190 damage. That's insane. That's great. Okay, I like it. Soul Crushing Guilt, infuse, extract, apply Daze, and move it to the back. Consume, return a specific consume card to your draw pile. Deal 5 damage to enemy units per charge. I kind of like Broken Memories because it's consume. We need those for the eggs. returning a consume spell to your hand also feels kind of nice. Yeah. These cheap imps are actually kind of nice because they're free when you play Queen's Tale. So now we have Extinguish on Death and Quick? No, it does... How are you quick? How is this guy quick? Heaven's Finest. Quick and Extinguish deal 60 damage. Okay, I thought it was only one or the other. Quick and Extinguish. That's kind of nice. I didn't know you could get Quick on one of those units, but maybe that's a new thing. Okay. So do we want spells or relics? I think we want heal artifact plus spells, because it's a free artifact. The first time each card... The first time each battle a card with Consume is played, add 2 copies to your hand. Yes. We can pop our eggs so easy with this because we have 10 cards in our starting hand. It's insane. Permafrost, Magic Power, -1. I don't think we need to Permafrost anything, really. Maybe Wormkin Etchings. Plus 10 Magic Power. Anything to make these Echo Breaks better, I think is a good idea. I'll even make this one, you know, free as well. Let's check out the Divine Temple. We actually know exactly what we're gonna do here. We're gonna pact the Steelworker into the Bogflies. This is what we were planning on earlier. So now if the Bogflies live, they give us a lot of armor. Plus 10 Magic Power and Piercing, plus 30 Magic Power. We can wait on this, I think. And we will instead reroll and Holdover. Ooh, Holdover Echo Infusion is amazing. Being able to just put 10 HP on any unit. Plus 20 Magic Power and Consume. Anything that consumes is good. Make a card cheaper. Total Recall I like being cheaper because for free you can consume a card and get cards back that might consume. Actually, they do consume, guaranteed. We want to consume cards. The faster we consume cards, the faster we get our eggs popped. This is very interesting. This is very interesting, but I kind of like it. These guys are real strong. So Daze units, we're probably going to start up here in that case. We do have the big egg boy. We don't have our smaller egg, which is unfortunate. We still do not have our smaller egg, which is unfortunate. We can ascend that egg in the future, though. So we're gonna start with Echowright and an egg, and then we'll start consuming. We actually can't consume as much as I would like, but that's okay. Extinguish on Death. Stealth 5, Spell Shield 2. Stealth 5 is very annoying. Spell Shield is also annoying. All right, so Kinhos is gonna go out in the back. I mean, that's like as good as we can get it. We can't really do anything else beyond that. I could start building up here, but everything's gonna be dazed, which I don't want. Why would I start here? So that I could maybe ascend units to a particular order up at the top, and then by doing that, I can make sure that the multi-striker is in the very, 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 very back. But I suppose we don't need to worry so much because this guy's gonna get so much reap. He's gonna lose his stealth on the bottom floor. I think we'll be okay. And we're also gonna get armor once we get that other Bogfly unit out there. So let's see if this works. And I'm gonna start at the top. I think, yes, we should start at the top. We should really just start at the top. Then, consume and infuse. Then you just play it multiple times. We've already popped one egg. In fact, if we play this, we can pop a second egg. So we should probably just do that. So now both eggs are already open, which is beautiful. And that's the artifact that gives me bonus consume cards, because by playing the free one, I just get 3 free consumes. It's an extremely good synergy. And also, I can kill all of these guys, which I just realized. Ascending doesn't really seem to matter, but we could hold the card, so I'm gonna hold the card. You know what, I should have ascended the boss. That would have been a little bit smarter. But hey, we still have imps, so there goes an imp. There's our Bog Chrysalis, so we're gonna make sure that he goes up. He's gonna be put into the back, but you know, oh well. His whole purpose is just to give us armor anyways, so I don't really mind him, whatever he does. And then maybe he'll explode later. Deal damage, deal damage. I don't really want to do damage. So maybe we'll just gain armor 10. I don't really want to give you armor either. Maybe we'll just do that, and then this is free. End turn, save the energy. Now he's back up here. He has stealth. Oh, you know what? The stealth just means we can't attack him now. I understand. Return 3 random spells and apply consume. I don't really want to consume Echo Infusion, but I guess it is holdover. We could still draw it with Total Recall, which is interesting. So we should probably play this first. I have cards that add Infusion, but I haven't drawn them yet. So we'll play this first. Then we drew 3 cards. They're all consumed, because they're guaranteed to be consumed. We have a Glug Strider. I need to put more charges down first, which we can do. This is holdover, so we just want to play this immediately and keep buffing the strength of one of these units. So we're not going to be able to play One Horns, I don't think. Consume, ascend a unit and have holdover. Extract. You're not infused. I need those cards that give me infusion, but they're still in my draw pile. Kind of surprised we haven't drawn them yet, but that's okay. Well, I suppose if we have nothing else, we should probably just ascend you to kill you. This floor is now, you know, pretty well off. Consume. I guess we'll ascend you and then we'll infuse on this floor. Kills you. Can't play this, but only barely. Play you. Get you out of my deck. Maybe we should have saved the energy. I still don't know if we want energy or capacity. I think now energy would be the most important thing. So, plus 10 health. Apply infuse to cards in hand. I guess we'll do that here. Now the egg will open in 1 more card. Wormkin Etchings will do it. So will the ascend, but I kind of want to ascend a unit if we can get there. We'll start here. Okay, now we got 2 Bogflies, and now we're gaining plus 10 armor on everyone instead of plus 5. That's the whole plan. And they do damage when you stack up the charge echo, so that's not too bad. Infuse, consume. Infuse, consume, hidden passage. I guess we'll just play this for the infusion. We don't really need to hold over the card, but I do like being able to do more damage. And then this does do a lot of damage, so maybe we'll not play this one. Maybe we'll just play the vent for 1. Stack up the infusion charges on the top floor. This is kind of interesting, but it is working now. Consume, return 3 cards, give them consume. Apply infuse to cards in hand. Yeah, so we're gonna play Bounding Echoes, Total Recall, Echo Infusion. I know you're getting stronger. You have 1 spell shield? Well, okay. Don't need to play any more spells up here. One Horn's Tome maybe, but I've already missed the opportunity to get that out there. I guess I could play something down here to get a kill, maybe? Why don't we, what's the damage look like up here? The damage up here is pretty good. I don't think we can kill all of these enemies as they move up, though. I think they're a little bit too strong. So why don't we just murder you? And I don't really want hidden passage anymore, so we're just gonna end turn. Return a random consume spell to your hand. Return a consume spell to the top of your draw pile, and apply infuse to cards in hand. Okay, so I think what we want to do is apply infuse. No, not on this floor. Not on that floor. We'll do it here. We'll do it here. Then, we do want to apply Reap. Actually, I want to apply Reap on you because that'll kill you. Then we will return a consume spell to your hand. Draws a card. Pyre Chomper. Let's gain extra energy. Let's play this at the very end. Yeah. Mel's a play you as well. Good, good, good. And then return a consume spell to the top of your draw pile and 5 to the top of your draw pile. What card do we want? We want... probably Event? Or Total Recall, just to consume even more cards, but let's do that one. Oh, you know what? We should have played Wurmkin Etchings and then brought it back, maybe. I don't know. This is gonna be a very expensive turn coming up soon, though. We're gonna have a lot of expensive cards. But we're gaining a lot of armor. The armor gain has worked exactly the way I had intended it to. We have 30 armor in these units and they're still getting plus 10 every turn. Infuse Consume, return 3 random cards from your discard pile to your hand. Apply Infuse to cards in hand. Okay, so we'll play this, it doesn't matter where, just to dump it. We'll play this, play this. I do have One Horn's Tome now, which is gonna go on the multi-striker. And then, buff your health. And then I can just do some damage if I want. Do I want to just do some damage? Yeah, I want to kill you. I want to make sure that... I guess you would have just died anyways, but I want to make sure that there's space for the big guy when he comes out. I need to make sure that I have the charges necessary for him. As for this, you know, nothing really to do, so I'm just gonna hit him. Final wave. Well, we know we want this. What is this? Gain energy? Oh, hell yeah. So then we have 9 energy. I guess we could vent if we really wanted to. Probably don't need to. There's a hidden passage. Do we want to do anything with this? Yes. Raise you up. Now you're definitely going to die to my my multi-striker, I hope, and then he'll get even stronger due to his strike buff. We finally got a Gulag Cider, so he's going to go out there now. And... he's not applying that much Reap, but there's also not a lot of charged echoes on the floor, so we'll have to build up more right now. Can't really. I could vent though, but I want to save the energy. Okay, 42 Reap. You are dead. We will ascend, ascend, vent. So we have 42 Reap and 8 charged echoes. So what's 42 times 8? It's about 500 damage. Doesn't seem too bad. Wurmkin Spike. Apply Reap 4, or 4x Reap rather, to enemy units. Remove 3 shells. Yes, accelerated incubation is exactly what we want. Although Transcend Imp is a very good card because, endless. Because with Transcend Imp, you can re-summon your eggs, because eggs happen on summon. Well, actually, it'll only double the effect of Echowright, because he's the only one with a summon effect. But you can at least get more eggs out by doing that. And I guess we will get the effect of all the imps, too. So, you know, Transcend Imp is definitely what we want. And then energy, draw, or capacity. Draw on turn 1 is no problem. Energy, it kind of is a problem. Capacity, not really, because we can ascend units. I kind of want energy. We stockpile the energy, we can play more cards, we bring cards back with consume regularly, not always, but sometimes. And then do we want to duplicate a card and remove 2 cards? What would we duplicate? I actually feel like duplicating a Transcendent might be pretty nice, because if we do that, we can get more summons immediately, but maybe I should just duplicate like the Bog Chrysalis so that we can get more armor gain, or maybe duplicate the Multi-Striker. We either want to duplicate eggs, or we want to duplicate the Transcendent so that we can get more eggs. Because that's another way of getting eggs. I feel like we want to duplicate the Transcendent. Because it's just good. It's very good. We'll remove the last train stewards, because these are trash. We should remove Queen Imps as well, but we'll get there. And now we also will upgrade our Echowright to give us another egg type. First of all, Consume Etch removes 3 shells now instead of 1 or 2, but the Bog Deep Cocoon with plus 60 health. It's a big unit, shell 12, but it summons 1 Bog Wormling. What the heck is a Bog Wormling? You know what? We're gonna figure that out. Upgrade a spell to cost -2. I actually feel like that could be okay on the One Horn's Tome. And then, do we want to sack units? I don't think we want to sack units anymore. We can make something endless, but I don't see the point. Instead, we're just going to leave. There's one more opportunity to get more shard pacts, so we don't need to fill up on 100 right now. Let's wait. Spell Shield 2. Wasn't really a problem last time. The enemies are going to have a lot of health. But again, we don't really do direct damage except with Vent. Do we need the money, though? I don't think we need the money. I'm probably going to say no to this, because I do worry about not being able to vent enemies. Yeah, let's say no. This is always the hardest one to want to say yes on, because it is so dangerous. Okay. Glug Cider. You cannot be played. Total Recall, Consume, and returns 3 spells to your hand. I could play this and get more copies of it. 3 random spells from your discard pile to your hand and apply Consume. I could bring back Echo Infusion 3 times, and then consume it, and then, no, because it'll duplicate Total Recall. Okay, let's not worry about that then. Return a consumed spell to the top of your draw pile. Consume, gain energy. I could play that and then get like an insane amount of energy. That could be interesting. But let's I guess start with just an imp and see what we get. Echo Snare. Apply Reap 2 to enemy units. I do think we start with an Echo Snare because it'll kill these units, and if we play the Echowright at the bottom, then we will be able to hatch the egg immediately. We only have 1 egg, which is unfortunate, but I want to kill these units, and we can kill them very easily by playing this down here. If we, yeah. But I think we will play Echowright here though, and we'll ascend units in the future. Yeah. Or play them at the top and ascend. We're gonna play the Echowright at the top. Or we're gonna play any other units. Negative. Okay, so that's a big egg. That's horrible. Oh my lord, it seems nasty. But the unit that gets summoned has Trample and Etch +10/+10. So when we consume cards, he gets stronger. Interesting. We're gonna play Echo Snare down here. Now, these units are not quite dead, but they will be dead very shortly. We'll consume cards in order to... We'll just play this immediately, I think. We'll consume cards in order to make this floor pop the eggs faster. Return a consume spell to the top of your draw pile. Echo Snare was consumed. I'm not used to these spells, so it takes me a minute to kind of figure out how I want to do things. I think you do want to pop the consumes here to break the eggs, though. It's funny, though, because playing this once here will kill these units. But so will playing literally anything, because it'll add 1 charge echo. Bang, 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 bang. I'm also thinking if I can get Glug Strider out on turn 1, that'd be great. I can get him out on turn 1. It's actually not as hard as I thought. Just extract 4. Oh, you're not infused. That's why. We'll play Echo Break, the second one. Then we'll play Glug Strider. You're not dead, but if I... Oh, we should have played Forgotten Trade for the energy. I'm a fool. I'm a bit of a fool. So instead, we'll Total Recall. No, we want to consume 1 more card. No, we want to play 1 more card because it'll come to my hand and get Consume on it. All of our cards have consume though. This is strange. We'll play Broken Memories. Bring back an Echo Snare. I think we'll play Echo Snare. I think we'll play Total Recall. No, not here. Play Echo Infusion. We now have Echo Breaks and Echo Breaks. This one consumes, so it'll open the egg. So now he's a 91-30, and every time we play a consume card, he gets +10/+10, and he has Trample, which is pretty good. Could gain energy. Might as well gain energy down here, I think. So we'll play Forgotten Trade, gain 2 energy. It's a consume card, but we don't need to worry about that consumption right now. Cider, not Strider, it doesn't matter. We do have a hidden passage, so we can ascend egg units to the back. And we have a Transcendent. So when we so this is the whole plan with the Transcendent. Okay, watch this. We're gonna play Kinho's Carapace. It's an egg. We're gonna play Transcendent. It summoned another egg because summon was on Echowright. So now we have another egg. So you're gonna go up, and then I got a Transcendent. So we're gonna play a Transcendent. Summon another egg. So we just keep making these eggs, and they do have a lot of shell, but that's what the consume is for. We keep consuming our cards and keep replaying them, and we can keep removing shell from these units, and we can keep, opening those eggs. That's the whole plan. Interesting. I do like this guy at the bottom too. Being able to apply a lot of Reap is good for killing these units. This guy's a 15 times 3, by the way. That's a lot of damage. So, apply Infuse to cards in hand and consume. Before we do that, I'd rather Hidden Passage first, because then we get a lot of value out of the consumption. Then we're going to consume and return cards to your draw pile that are consumed. We're gonna Echo Infusion. A Molting Imp does seem okay down here just to get a kill. Then we have an Echo Break that has consume. So we're gonna play this. We're gonna get another egg. So now we have 3 of our champion level egg units unlocked, which is pretty good. Echo Infusion, you might as well just like play. Discard pile to your hand and apply consume. Honestly, I wouldn't mind consuming things. So I guess actually what we're gonna do is we're gonna start here, put the egg up, consume, Echo Infusion, consume, consume. The egg has been opened. Echo Infusion does have consume on it, but we'll just play it anyways. Should we play it? Yeah, we probably should play it. Now, you guys really suck. Return a consume spell to the top of your draw pile, 10 available. Might as well consume, because the consuming does make the guys stronger anyway, so it is worth doing. And on our draw pile, what do we want? We want consume spells. So we're gonna get Wormkin Etchings, I think. Apply Infuse to cards in hand, gain energy. Yeah. You are just a tank, so you can be removed. This also consumes. This also consumes. Makes them stronger, and turn. I have 11 energy. Now our big guy did die, but he did kill the 4 waves of enemies on his own with the reaping. Well, 4 waves of these shade wings and whatnot, which is still very good. One Horn's Tome. I do want this on our big multi-striker. It consumes. Let's play it. Now everyone is stronger. Wormkin Etchings, gotta play it. Fire Chomper, we have 16 energy. One Horn's Tome, where did you come from? I played you! I guess we did draw a card. So that does a bunch of damage, this does a bunch of damage. Kill these units that are very annoying. We have a Queen's Imp. We have a 220, 300 unit, which is very good. It's very good. No more shells though, unfortunately, but if we have if we can somehow get our endless Transcendence back, that'd be good. We could put an endless imp in an endless imp, and then we can keep getting those eggs back literally every turn. Could be something worth considering. For now, though. Consume. 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 Definitely gonna bring back Wormkin Etchings, because that's been pretty fun. We will, consume. Now we have 22 energy. Oh, there it is. There's a whole bunch of spells. This just does damage. Look, we're not gonna be using that imp, let's be honest. Apply infuse to cards in hand. Apply reap 2 to enemy units. So now all the weak units are dead, at least. Buff. Buff. Return a random consumed spell to your hand. Event is nice. It's not necessary though. It's a little expensive. Consume. Consume. 46 plus 20 damage. What's coming up? Garbage? Sure. Let it consume. Do I care what cards I'm consuming? No. I have 26 cards consumed in my deck, and my deck is like 8 cards long, big now. We've consumed all of these. It's my Bogfly! He's back! He's not gonna live, but he is back anyways. Might as well play him. Didn't mean to make you stronger, sorry. I don't know, it'll still do 60 damage, I guess. You can play it and then play it. I wish I could have ascended you, but I consumed all of my ascenders. I have 4 cards in my deck. Just end turn. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Bum 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 bum. Infuse, consume, apply reap, extract 1, deal 5 damage twice, on slay, gain 2 charge. Extract 3 days. Nah, don't need it. Infuse, piercing, apply armor, summon, gain energy, summon, return a random consume spell to your hand. Seems pretty good. But we do have a lot of imps, and I don't want to thicken the deck up too much, and we have ways of getting consume cards back. I don't want to make an imp do it. I think that's too much. Can we upgrade units? I can upgrade you. I can upgrade you. I only have like 3 units in this deck. I just have like a combo with consuming eggs, which I guess is kind of intentional and exactly what we want. I still wouldn't mind removing cards or even duplicating cards. We could duplicate the Ascend. We could duplicate another imp. I think we have some good options there. Freaking Glug Strider, dude. Yeah, let's go left path. Check out the trinkets first, though. +3 magic power at the start of battle, add 2 charges, +4 armor each time it's applied. That's actually very good. It makes the armor go from +5 to +9 on those Bogfly units. +18 armor per turn, up from +10 is nice. But we've seen that we actually have enough health on our units after we etch a whole bunch on the floors with the bog deep cocoons. So I don't think that we need to worry about that so much. Rage, rage. When a spell with consume is played, gain 1 echo? Wow, that's really good. That's very good for opening the eggs, so I'm gonna take it. Quick rage. Yeah, actually, oh, I can't put it on this. That's unfortunate. I would have put it on that guy because he has like, he ends up with +5 multi-strike and on strike gets stronger, so I would have liked to do that, but we can't do it. I guess we'll just give the Chrysalis Flies a little bit more health. And then we will remove 2 cards that we're not using. We don't need this many imps. Especially not Queen's imps. And then I think what I'm gonna do, and this might be a little strange, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dupe a Transcend Imp and then put 1 Transcend Imp in another Transcend Imp. No, that's stupid. We should dupe a Hidden Passage. And then I think what we're gonna do is put 1 Transcend Imp in another Transcend Imp. No, maybe we should have duped the imps. Whatever, we're still gonna do this, because it's fun. We're gonna make an endless Transcend Imp that's gonna give me a new egg every turn. 120 out of 110 seems good to me. Let's see it in action, okay? First spell gets consume, which means we can duplicate the first spell, whatever it is. Let's keep that in mind. Vengeful Shards, that's annoying. So what spell do we want to duplicate? I don't want to consume Hidden Passage. I want to duplicate Broken Memories, I think, because then we can just bring back any consume card that we have in our hand. Like Vent. We could bring Vent back immediately, but Vent also is X. I don't want to spend that cost right now. So I think what we're gonna do is this kind of the same thing we did last time. We're gonna start probably on the top floor, because I don't mind the loss of 1 energy. So we're gonna start here, but first, we're gonna put down some eggs. So we're gonna put down the Bog Chrysalis. In fact, I think we might lose 2 energy next turn, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Bog Chrysalis, Echowright in the front. Then, Transcend Imp here. This will give us another egg. Now, I do like this too. If the first spell is gonna get consumed, I have an idea, okay? This is a strange one. We're gonna consume Hidden Passage first. Are we? I think we are. Return a consume spell to the top of your draw pile. We should really play Broken Memories first, right? Then we get 2 copies of them that have consume. Then what we can do is we can play... We don't need to play Molting Imp, but by playing it, we get rid of it. So we're gonna play the Molting Imp. Let's get rid of this card. Get rid of an Imp as well. I don't want the Imps. Then we're gonna play Echo Break. Get rid of that Spell Shield. Then we're gonna play Vent. We're gonna ascend the big egg. We're going to return a consumed spell, Broken Memories, and return a consumed spell, Vent. Because I want the Vent. We can bring back Broken Memories with Broken Memories, which actually does make it a good target for bringing back so we can get the eggs popped immediately. You lived. I should have killed the Imp with an Echo Break. That's my bad. We'll do it on this turn, though. You can just be played, which is, like, really good. Return 3 consume spells from your discard pile to your hand and apply consume. Oh, hell yeah. Echo Break, Echo Break. I like it. Are these guys quick? They are quick. What are you? Bog... Oh, I can't even tell what these units are. You're the Bogworm, you're the Echowright, you're the Bogfly, you're a Bogfly, you're a Bog Deep Cocoon. I don't mind giving a Bog Deep Cocoon multi-strike, I think, because we're gonna get multi-strike on the summoned enemy. So let's do that. Then, return a consume spell to the top of your draw pile. It'll be Broken Memories. Open the egg. If we open the egg, let's bring back a Vent on this turn. No, we want to bring back Broken Memories, though, because it's 2 free consume every turn, which is very good. You're not gonna die. Well, you're not gonna die. We need Total Recall as well. Discard pile to your hand. It's both of the Echo Breaks. Yo, I actually needed these. Thank you. Kill you. And then Inspire? Restore 5 health. I forgot that was even a thing. I'll be honest. You know what? You could just be Ascended. You know what? You could just be Ascended. There you go. All right, all right. What do you do? Oh, right, you add garbage to my hand. Now, Transcendent is played. Why do we have 2 hidden passages? What happened? What? I don't even understand how things are operating the way that they're operating, but we can hidden passage an egg, put down the multi-striker and hidden passage that egg, then play some spells, consume, bring back broken memories, consume, bring back broken memories. Didn't quite open up the eggs yet, but one of them is actually gonna open. And then what's happening on the other floors, who cares? I like the Reap. This guy is so good, Glugsider. He's amazing, I love him. Transcend him. Hidden Passage, consume, hold. Oh, right, it's consume because it's the first card you play each turn. So you start like that. Then you ascend. Can't move. The room has reached the 7-unit limit. All right. Should have probably paid a little bit more attention to that. Hey, I guess we'll play a Queen's Imp. I guess we'll consume and... I mean, at this point, we can just keep bringing back One Horn's Tome, I suppose. And then you know what? Let's just add more charge on that floor so that we can get more Reap damage. Neither the multi-strike nor the fragile carried over. So I think the multi-strike did carry over, but I don't think the fragile carried over. Because multi-strike, it affects the... I don't know. You know what? That's a very good point. Hold on, 30 times 3 because we had multi-strike on it. I think you're right. I think the multi-strike didn't carry over. That's strange. Why did that not happen? I can apply the multi-strike now. Yeah. You're right, Connie. That seems like a bit of a bug. Maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of units here. Let's keep buffing you. Probably wipe one of you. Have an imp, can't do anything with it. Consume. Hidden Passage. Probably just move one of these guys out of the way. Put an imp down, kill you. Bring back another One Horn's Tome. Cinderlands Zero, welcome, how you doing today? How's the run going? The run seems to be going pretty well. I've got a weird combination that is actually, you know, relatively functional. We seem to be doing a lot of damage, which is nice, and I have a lot of energy, good lord. Return a consume spell to your hand. I need more, like, hand space. Infused holdover, ascend a unit. I really need more hand space. We're doing a lot of damage here? No, you have stealth too. Oh, the bosses, I think, are the bosses stealthed until the end of combat all the time now? That'd be interesting. You know what, ascend, you, give me my impish scholar. You brought back an echo break. All right. Well, I guess we'll just kill you with that echo break. Chewy Kalakas, welcome to you as well. You forgot that I streamed on Saturdays. It is Saturday and I am streaming. Can't believe you forgot that though. Consume. Don't consume this card. Consume a card that is not useful, like this card. And then Hidden Passage. We should have consumed one of the Hidden Passages. We have way too many of them. And maybe we should have even consumed it up there just to, you know, get rid of them. We do a lot of damage. I don't know, like, what if we just bring you up to the top? Abe keeps saying we'll play Among Us. I used to say that. Not so much anymore, huh? Use Reap. These guys are gonna die from the Reap anyways. I mean, you're only taking 100, but that's still, you know, 100 damage you weren't taking before. I guess we'll just keep playing Echo Infusion. I do have another Transcend Imp. You know what? This is a not bad unit to play at the front, I think, because it'll tank, but like, why? Why do we care about putting an egg out that we can't really do anything with anyways? I can't pop the egg, can I? You know what? Never mind. We got value out of the previous imps that we had played. I completely forgot about that. So now we do have a Wormkin Etchings. Echo Snare. Hidden Passage. Are we okay putting an egg on like the second floor? It doesn't really matter, does it? I guess we could just like ascend you. Oh, now we're only doing 1 damage. What happened? How does that make so much of a difference? I have no idea. I have no idea. We went from dealing 200 damage to 1 damage in 1 card. What happened? Transcendent. I don't even know why I'm playing this. It's like not even worth playing, but I don't know, maybe. There's another One Horn's Tome. We'll apply that. Our unit in the back hasn't even attacked. He's still at 30 base damage, which is funny. Infused, ascend a unit. I can't ascend anyone. But we can Broken Memories into a One Horn's Tome. Oh, baby. Oh, we can't play One Horn's Tome multiple times, though. That's unfortunate. I can Total Recall. Broken Memories. Broken Memories, I guess? And then Vent? Really wish I could ascend that egg, but I can't. And you're still only taking 1 damage. Why are you only taking 1 damage from all these? Did I break the game? What's going on? The Reap just seems to not actually do any damage anymore for some reason. I don't know, it's strange. But also, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're dead. Consume. 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 Infuse. Consume. Doesn't matter. End turn. Our eggs are doing enough damage. We don't gotta worry so much. But I still don't know why we were doing so little damage, because with 45 Reap and all of that infusion on the floors, why weren't we doing 45 damage? What was going on there? Was it the presence of the egg that was somehow absorbing the charges at the end of turn? I'm pretty sure the eggs only absorb charges at the end of combat, not the end of turn. So I just don't understand at all. Very confused. By the way, the first card that is consumed will be duplicated. We don't have any good consume cards. I could hold off on Echo Seedling for a turn, which I think is actually for the best. In which case, we're gonna do something rather similar to what we did last time. Bog Chrysalis. Echowright. Let's get the Transcendent out. We will Hidden Passage. Still haven't consumed a card. I guess I duplicated Hidden Passage, that's the way we have 2 of them. I don't know why I kind of forgot about that. These guys are all tough. I don't want you to have damage shield though. If I Echo Break my imp, it'll die, but it's dying anyways, so we don't have to worry about that. You sweep! That's so bad. We gotta pop these eggs really quickly. Once we pop the eggs, we will get armor back. We are getting some armor back, but not enough. Not enough. If I play Wormkin, it'll duplicate. I don't want this to duplicate. I want a free consume card to duplicate so I can actually do stuff up here. So really the question is, what do you play? You can't really play much. Oh no, you can't. The first consume card adds copies. This doesn't even consume, so I could play the Echo Break. There you go. Okay, I get it. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. No, I think actually what we're gonna do is kill that minion, which kills our own minion. I could ascend some minions to make them easier to kill over time. I don't need 2 hidden passages, 1 is okay. You are gonna kill my imp. So you know what? What if I do this? Then you won't kill my imp. Infuse, consume. Don't consume. Chia, chia, chia. So I still don't have a good consume target. We'll get one soon, trust me. We will get one soon. But we'll start with Kinhost and Transcendent. This will draw. Did not get a good consume target, but we can still ascend both of those eggs. I can play the infusions, at least. Next turn, I hope we'll be able to get some decent... next turn I hope we can get some decent consume cards, because we haven't gotten any decent consume cards yet. I might just have to play, you know, anything to get a consume card out there. There you go. Apply vent, consume, apply infusion. Good stuff. We are still going to start with the Transcendent, though. One Horn's Tome is also a very interesting target, but as we've seen, it might not work correctly. At least Vent will add 2 copies that we can play that will purge the shells, and we can definitely purge enough shells in order to... should have played this first. We will purge enough shells in order to open all of our egg sacs. So we should probably do that. So... Vent. Bounding Echoes. Vent. It's tempting to vent here, but they have Spell Shield. But we'll vent here. This will open the eggs. Now you're taking 600 damage. Pretty good. Let's also, we have quick Bogflies that are really strong. So we'll ascend this unit here, because they'll die in my Bogfly hit and then just not do anything. My champion only has 7 health remaining, but we are starting to heal now thanks to the armor generation. 11 damage. They are dying though. Why are they dying? Ah, because of spikes. If we can get rid of the spiker, we won't die. But if I ascend him, our pyre is going to take damage from the spikes. It might be worth it though. This room has reached the 7-unit limit. Maybe it doesn't matter if the Echowright dies. Maybe I can kill him right now. I don't know. How much damage do the Bogflies do? Plus 25. No, I'd have to get them to 100 damage each to kill the spikes unit, which is not going to happen. But apply consume. No. 3 random spells from your discard pile to your hand and apply consume. No, we'll play this. Will we? Yeah. Play the Transcendent. Why did you explode in damage? Ah, because of imps, of course. I forgot about the imps. We will Total Recall. Our champion is going to die at this rate. But you know what? If the champion's gonna die, why don't we kill the champion? I can't, like, see the target, unfortunately. Why don't we kill the champion and then ascend the egg, and then when we get 12 charges, the egg will hatch and we'll have another egg floor. Because the champion doesn't do anything right now. He just etches shells, but there's no reason to worry about that, is there? So why don't we... Gotta make sure I'm hitting the right unit. He does 80 damage, but he's dead anyways. So we do that. Then we ascend. Then we reap. The egg is opening, which is great. We got a lot of cards back, including a lot of vents. You explode and deal 5 damage. So I don't want you to explode. What do you do? Spikes? Ooh, that's annoying. Well, you know, if you have spikes... You're gonna live? You're gonna gain 15 health? Does someone here gain armor? Triggers after combat, gain +1 attack. Apply 15 armor to their units. Ah, you apply 15 armor to everybody. That's why you're gonna, you know, have that happen. Well, you know what? Why don't we get you out of the way then? Because nothing up here is gonna die. So by getting him out of the way, this unit won't heal. We are taking a lot of damage because of the face laser from the Last Divinity. However, we have enough health and we gain health on infusion on etching rather, that the health isn't gonna be that much of a problem. And the armor gain from the bogflies is helping. Now, I think we only have one bogfly. The other one must have died, but that's still 5 armor every turn that we're getting for free, which is kind of nice. Okay, we are gonna vent, but we're also gonna transcend him. Apply infuse. Smack you. Might as well vent. The consumption is very useful. 7 limit. You're a boss, aren't you? You are a boss. It's possible we might be able to open the egg. It's gonna be hard. We really do need to add more infusions to that floor, though. You know what might be nice to do? No, you know, I don't want these cards next turn. I was thinking about raising an enemy up. I don't want that card. Get that card out of here. Okay, transcend him, but might as well play it. It's just it's a nice tank. The tank doesn't really seem to do all that much though, but you know, still maybe worth playing. There's our Echo Infusion finally, so we can buff health of units. I should have buffed the Bogfly, certainly. Oh well. We'll consume. Very good. Do it here. Very good. I love the trample. I guess we will ascend one of the eggs because there's now capacity, but we really should have put the health on the Bogfly that was dying. I just kind of forgot about it. So I'm gonna do the same thing to this unit that's dying in that case, because I don't want them to die. We're not taking too much damage on our units. I don't have any ascend cards. Completely forgot about that. Of course, it makes total sense. Well, let's do a little bit of a health buff, I guess. Gain energy, might as well. Pyre Chomper, let's draw. Return a consumed spell to your hand. Well, let's start with the Impish Scholar. We get a vent. Ooh, and we're also fighting another boss. But I don't mind venting to kill this guy. The venting here does nothing. Return a consumed spell to the top of your draw pile. Let's bring back our Wormkin etchings to get even more consume cards. And you know what? I'm just gonna vent up here. We're doing 900 damage, which is pretty good. One Horn's Tome. It's essentially unplayable due to the AoE damage of this Last Divinity. This floor also kind of sucks. Look at all the damage that's coming in. There's my Glugstrider finally. We'll get him down. We do need to put more charges on this floor, because now we can kill the AoE units that kind of, you know, start down here. So that'll start. I guess we'll consume this card, because it is infused. Apply Multi-Strike. Apply Fragile and Multi-Strike to a friendly unit. Oh, I was gonna put it on one of the enemy units, but I guess that's not how that works. So yeah, let's just infuse here. Now we are getting another kill. I guess we could... Everyone here is Spell Shield, so I guess we can Echo Break here. Play another Consume, get another, you know, suite of cards. We have 6 Ember Drain, so I guess we're not gonna be able to play anything next turn. Why are there so many units? And so many enemies being spawned in. This sucks. But I'm still keeping this guy alive by a bare thread, and we won. We've got the X. The X of victory, so you know what? Buff that health. And he got the kill, the poopa. That's a good run. Lots of eggs. But the egg build totally works, and we got a lot of good cards for the egg build too. Didn't I have a card in the deck that's like purge 3 eggs shells or something? I didn't see it at all. Maybe I didn't take it? Can't remember. We got some gold cards. some Divinity cards, Last Divinity, mastery cards. We've unlocked Keeper of Echoes, Inspire, apply +1/+1 to friendly units. Inspire, when you gain echoes, when you gain charges, apply +1/+1 to friendly units. I mean, that seems pretty good. A little expensive at 2 cost, but maybe if you can put this into another unit and give it the same buff, that could be kind of interesting. Unearth Remains. Consume, gain 1 capacity and 1 charge. Now that's interesting. If you can play this over and over again, then, and especially if it is infused, you can gain a lot of infusion and a lot of max infusion, which will help out for certain combinations, I suppose. Perfect Insanity. Extract 6, apply -666 health. Okay. So, you can kill a unit. This is a weird card. For 6 charges, you can kill any unit. Not bosses, some bosses. And if you're going up against like, a major final boss, you can just lower its health by 666. That seems really strange. Kind of cool. Carving Karuska. When a card with Extract is played, gain 1 energy and 1 charge. I like that. Oh man, that's pretty good. There's not a lot of Extract cards, but a lot of the Extract cards are really good, like the ones that give you plus health and plus attack. I really like those cards. So that was a very interesting build. New champion is a lot of fun. I like the consume archetype, and I like the egg archetype. When you can get this champion with the egg build, it's a lot of fun because you can just stockpile units. And we got the perfect combination with the Transcendent. I believe I had that combination before, again, with the alpha version of this DLC that I was playing months ago. I had something similar, and I was able to do essentially the same thing with Hellhorn. Just keep playing the Transcendent, create more eggs, put the eggs on the same floor, play consume cards, and then consume the cards, and keep removing the shell. It was very good, and this was a very good run. For those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.